Good
Hello.
morning. Hello, how is it going?
Good. How are you?
We can say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Yeah, just like that.
This is a song word.
That's Mary Poppins, huh?
Yes, I know that. It's really. What's your name?
My name is Laura and I'm from
Mm.
Mexico. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Ahmed. I'm from Iraq.
Iraq. I don't get too
Yes.
many calls from Iraq.
Huh?
I don't get many calls from Iraq.
You don't have any customer from Iraq?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm first customer for you from Iraq, Miss Albertine.
I think so. I've been working for Cambly for a long time, so maybe you could be like one, two, three, but I definitely have not spoken to anyone from Iraq in at least 6 months, if not longer.
Hmm. Which country do you speak? Which country do you have more customers? Middle
Mm,
East, Europe, Asia, South Asia, North Asia.
mostly Saudi Arabia.
Oh
Uh,
wow.
yeah, then Brazil, and
Hmm.
then China and Japan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, are you tutor and native speaker or just native speaker?
I am a tutor and I definitely qualify as native speaker, even though actually English is my second language.
Hmm. Okay. If you want to speak, I will look for about the automatically way to speak English like native speaker. How can do this?
It's not easy, but
I know that it's not easy. It's too hard. It's hard to learn any language in the world. I have some idea about this. Let us discuss about this. The native speaker in any language in the world, they does not understand or think in language when he want to speak. Okay, just the people who they are speaking second language. Okay.
when I say it's not easy, it just means you have to be very dedicated because it's also not that hard. It doesn't mean that you have to be all day English learning, English learning. I'm so serious, English learning. No. What I mean is you have to be receiving input. Input means information that comes into your brain. So if you can watch American movies, British movies, American series, I'm not telling you to sit down every single day in front of the TV and be like, what did he say? What was that word that he said? Let me write it down. I need to know what it is. No, you can totally relax. Just like you don't even have to, like maybe it's a movie you already saw before and you really enjoy it. Even better, a show, because the show is one episode after the other episode after the other episode. You can leave it in the
Huh.
background, start cooking, work out, be in the shower, and you can be listening to the show, and in the show somebody says, oh, I'm so mad at you, and you're in the shower and you're like, oh, I'm so mad at you. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be practicing, you're going to be working out your listening, and you're going to be working with your speaking. Because watch this, what does a baseball player do to be a professional, to be good at what he does? Repeat.
They are
Repeat.
practice always. Repeat always the
Always.
practice.
Always.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh, okay. What difference between the disease and ill? Same. I think this synonym.
Yeah, there's synonyms. It would
But
be
what?
the word is illness.
Huh?
The word is illness. Illness. I don't know. Illness.
No, not illness.
It's because disease is a noun and
That's
illness.
That's mean it's both of them illness.
Yeah,
It's
because
mean both of them sick.
yeah, to be sick. Ill is not a noun. Ill comes from illness comes from ill, but ill is an adjective. I am ill.
There's so many synonyms words like ill, disease, and sick. Is there a specific way to use these words? For example, what when I say I'm sick, when I say I ill, when I say I disease, when I say patient. But I think patient, that person who received in the hospital, right?
That's right.
Okay, what about the three words? When describe somebody, to say, when you simply describe somebody, he is in bed already, you can say he is sick.
Yes. Yes. It's an adjective. Ill. Ill. Adjective. Adjective, which means I am ill. She is ill. My brother is ill. It's describing. Now, illness is a noun. I have an illness.
Can you use these words with the chronic disease like diabetes or blood pressure?
Well, you would either say they are
We,
ill.
we can say this person is ill with the diabetes, or use this person is sick with diabetes, or this person is disease with the diabetes. But I think disease uses with the virus, with the viruses.
No, actually, disease. You can definitely say she has a disease. She has diabetes. But the thing is that you wouldn't really use illness or disease or sickness along with the name of the sickness. You would just use the name of the sickness. You wouldn't say she is ill with diabetes. She is sick with diabetes. You can say it, it's grammatically correct, but it sounds wrong. That's not how a native speaker says it. A native speaker would
Okay,
just say,
how does native speaker describe or use which word it's suitable as a native speaker use it when you describe the chronic disease?
yes, whenever you say chronic disease, it's probably the best word. You could also say a chronic illness, but definitely chronic disease is the way a native speaker would say it. But yeah, chronic illness is also correct.
Chronic illness is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I think English language, it's crazy. There's a lot of synonym words in English language to use it in different specific description, something like illness or some and other expressions or sentences. Okay, let us discuss about the present perfect. I think this is also crazy tense in grammar and grammar in English language.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things, yeah, go ahead.
How can I use the present perfect? Is there a specific action to use it? I use the grammar, essential grammar in use. That's for beginner.
It always depends on what you're trying to say. Let me see. The present perfect.
We use the present perfect for an action in the past with the result right now. For example, she had closed the door, or she has cleaned his shoes. That's something happening in the past with the result right now. What let me ask you about the something that I read it with the essential in this book, essential English news. What difference between the short form and short forms?
Between the short form and short forms?
Yes, that's I read it in book.
I would have to check that because, see, as a native speaker, I only know basic grammar. All my grammar, like this,
Even a native speaker has a specific knowledge or information in grammar.
very basic. Most people only know
Really,
very basic grammar. Yeah.
I think grammar it's difficult for every person, every language in the world. But
That's why I'm
it's
telling you. You know,
but
it's not wrong to know grammar, but if you
mm,
speak to a typical American and you ask them the short form or the present perfect, they most likely will not have an idea what you're talking about.
mm,
Yeah.
okay, just language.
Yes, it's honestly in my idea, I think it's much easier to absorb the rules like a sponge by taking input, like I said, by
Mm,
listening. You can listen to podcasts, you can listen to movies, but most importantly, you can read.
mm. Okay, back to our tense, like present perfect. You
Mhm.
don't tell me about it. You don't have any. Can you explain the present perfect? That's mean use it with the something happening in the past and with the result right now, and the form of this tense have plus past participle.
Um, as far as I know, the most important part of the present perfect is the word has or
Hmm.
have in the past.
Have.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So have been, has lived, has gone, have gone. Let me see.
There's regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs that's plus to add ed for the verb in the end of the verb, and irregular verb that save it, like
Ran.
lost, lose, lost. Okay,
Hmm.
you lost your wallet. He he has lost his wallet.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, I speak with you a few minutes.
Hmm.
I'm really enjoy with you. You are really interesting or
Yeah.
interesting. Ing for the
Interesting.
letter. Interesting, yes. Can you assess my language? Which level am I? With the briefly, because time up. I think we have 30 seconds. Yes, go ahead.
I think that you have good level of English. You're able
Mm,
to understand everything that I'm saying, and I speak
mm,
quickly. And
mm,
you're also able to express yourself, which is really good.
mm.
I just have to give you some advice.
Yes.
Don't be so strict with yourself. Have some fun with the English, have some relaxed time. Just listen to some movies, okay?
Okay. Which level am I?
Oh,